SketchCarry.com is taking you inside the Great American Beer Festival, where you can find thousands of brews from hundreds of breweries and, of course, tons of pretzels. Let's head inside to find out some of the trends in the microbrew industry and, of course, to see some of the fun and sample some of the unique flavors. The 3-day Suds Showcase takes Denver by storm. Those lucky enough to score tickets to the event, which sold out in less than 30 minutes, were able to rub elbows with some of the top brewers in the nation at the Colorado Convention Center. John is with 12 Degree Brewing in Louisville, Colorado. The experimentation factor that we see in American breweries is really taking off.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool trend in American brewing. The fun thing about U.S. brewing these days is we're not bound by 100-year-old or hundreds-of-year-old traditions, so we can borrow from Belgian-style brewing, from German brewing, from English brewing, from Irish brewing, sort of meld them together, experiment, and in a lot of cases come up with new styles and new types of beers.
Eric and David are the co-owners of Bull and Bush Brewery, and they're really rocking it with these awesome costumes today. Do you guys find yourself experimenting with a lot of recipes?
Oh, absolutely. One of the beers we do is called Legend of Liquid Brain, and it's an imperial stout that we age for a minimum of 1 year and a maximum of 5 years in Pappy Van Winkle bourbon barrels. So that is a very long time to age beer, and it's fun. It's great, you know?
A great time to be in the craft beer industry.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
Greg is the founder of Wasatch Brewing Company in Park City, Utah. What is a trend that you notice in the American beer industry?
We see what's going on right now is what we call a session beer, and we actually got really good at it in Utah because we have some quirky laws. Session beer is lower alcohol beer that you can drink all night long without having to get a ride home.
And this is the Polygamy Porter 4.0 ABV, which means I can drink it all night, right?
Sure, that's it.
One thing I see is a lot of breweries collaborating with each other.
And that can be obviously in the same city or across the nation, but for you guys, it's outside of the nation, even overseas, collaborating with a French brewery, I hear.
Yes, we are. We haven't released who it is just yet, but we have done. It kind of follows our culture trends and kind of why we start brewing. There's a lot of craft breweries out there, but we consider ourselves a culture brewery.
Cross-cultural brews are definitely something we could be seeing a lot more of. Another trend that we're seeing in the American beer industry is food and beer pairings. Fred is with Cigar City Beering in Tampa, Florida. Why is this taking off so much right now?
Just because there's a lot of interesting flavors in beer, and the aromas and complexity that have to do with beer pair really well with food.
Well, I think in the past people have looked at food and wine as pairing, and I think beer just offers so many more characteristics to complement food.
Sounds too good not to try.
Would you like to try?
Don't mind if I do. Cheers. All trends aside, there is no question that this is an incredible weekend to be a beer lover in the Mile High City. This group came all the way from Boston just for the festival. What made you guys take the trek?
I mean, it's the premier event in the United States for those who love beer. It's a great time to be here.
Great, let's party.
Let's party!
The Great American Beer Festival has seen explosive growth. This year in 2013, there were more than 49,000 people, 3,100 beers from 624 breweries. Who knows? Maybe we'll even see you next year.